welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be so impactful for you. If you have ever struggled with ADHD or procrastination, this video is perfect for you. This video is going to show you the tools and how to work with your mind and not against it. So go ahead and enjoy this video. I first had to learn about myself. Learning about ourselves is in focusing on what your mind is feeling. What are you feeling? Sometimes it's easier to neglect what you're really feeling by pretending you need to do this or that and making excuses. I don't know if you've ever seen Pursuit of Happiness. It's with Will Smith, and he ends up being homeless and becomes a really big broker. He was so dedicated in his work that he wouldn't even drink water or eat food because he didn't want to lose those extra minutes in the day. And it actually included to 8 minutes in a day of just going to the bathroom and getting water. So he would literally only lock in. Everyone else would maybe get on the phone, maybe notice an objection. And he only had 6 hours to really do what everyone else was doing in 9 hours. So he really had to focus in on all of his muscle power to really do the job. The reason why I bring this up to you is because when we have ADHD, if you suffer with any symptoms of ADHD, you would know that ADHD is a lot. Your mind could just be thinking about a lot of multiple things at once. It's very easy for you to see like a squirrel and then think of something else as you're in the middle of a conversation. We're able to pick up on things instead of being extremely focused sometimes, which can be good, but it can also be a little bit of a problem sometimes. And a conversation with ADHD is also really gifted in their intuition, and we're able to pick up on others, how other people are feeling very fast, and we can speak really fast. We can think a lot of things in like 1 second. Having ADHD is not actually a bad thing to me, but I do think that you have to learn to work with your mind and not against it, because with being this type of person, we can get burnt out. Even without people with ADHD, you have to know your pros and cons to work with yourself effectively and efficiently. It's important to know when you are burnt out and to allow yourself to sleep, right? To allow yourself to this and that, so that, because it creates this stronger you and you're able to build on that energy when you are working. But at the same time, it's important that we're not procrastinating and to just default and then always getting hit by that barrier over and over again because we're not able to move forward in the barrier, if you know what I mean. That's what this video is about, is how to get over that hump, how to notice that hump, and how to try to work with that hump. So first of all, there's a difference between hyperfocus and procrastination. Hyperfocus is when you're really able to focus on something that matters to you, which you probably have done if you have ADHD, and it's really helpful. But there's also procrastination. Well, I'm thinking about tomorrow's lunch and tomorrow's this and this and this and this, and this is helpful, which is probably right. You're probably right about that food is helpful, or maybe I should do meal prep. Yes, it's right, but it's procrastination because it's not the actual task at hand, right? Again, noticing when you are doing these small, very subtle mind games on yourself, we need to notice it. And the best way is Audible book. You can look up videos about just understanding what you're going through. And I have ADHD podcast by Christian Cardner. I never heard of it. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm listening to another book, and it's actually a really good book. I'm trying to pick it up for y'all real quick. The Magic of Being Big by David Schwartz. It's an Audible book. That's the book I'm on. It has nothing to do with ADHD, but that's the book that I'm listening to. ADHD for Smart-Ass Woman is another good book as well. I never heard about it, but I just looked up books about ADHD. Something that I might be interested in looking at myself, just again, I'm on this other book. Trying to tune in on the resources. We have resources for a reason, and we can either ignore the resources and go through life without it, or you can actually tap into it to learn more. You know, you're watching this video for a reason. You already want to make change, which is 99% more than what other people are doing. So congrats to you watching this video. It is important to use the resources that are out there. And as great of a resource as YouTube is, digging deep in a way of looking at someone's work, scientists, therapists, people with degrees in psychology. When you're able to do that, you're literally tapping in on their minds, and they have 20, 30 years of experience. You don't have to listen to every single thing that they're saying, but it's able to help you kind of recap and spit out the bone of the knowledge that they have to teach you about yourself that you don't even know. So really looking into podcasts that are about ADHD and how to overcome it. Next is a reflective journal. I have brought this up in another video, but I have to bring it up again because it is so crucial. It is so crucial to write out how you're feeling, what you're doing in the day, what's your goal for the day, and staying on it. I know it's hard for me as well, so I'm no one to judge. Ask yourself questions like this. What made me focus today? When did I zone out or get distracted? What routines worked for me? I noticed that I go to the gym every morning very early, but I also noticed that if I go at 4 a.m., I'm not going to have a very strong workout every time. So I think what I'm going to do moving forward is waking up and only go to the gym for 30 minutes instead of an hour. I want to see if that extra 30 minutes of sleeping is going to help me. Meaning when I'm in the gym, instead of lifting a lot of weights, maybe just 30 minutes of cardio to get my mind working and then going to work might actually help me. When you're able to journal your life and what you're doing, you're able to a task of, okay, maybe this is working for me, but if I do this instead, it's a small change, but it can make a big change. So when you're able to do that, I really think you're able to make real change in your daily small habits. What did I feel after blank? I worked out, I ate food, I talked to my mom, I did this, I did that. What are the reflections of your day? Meetings, tasks, all of this can help our minds kind of comprehend things that are more small than our minds, because we think about so many things at once. It can kind of just keep us grounded. Building routine. We have to build routine with ADHD. I really feel like this goes for not just someone with ADHD, but really for us, because we are very driven people. I personally think so, that we care so much about so many things that unless it is perfect, our subconscious mind wants to protect us, and because it wasn't done right, let's just not do it at all. Let's just step back. Let's go ahead and go back to note taking and focus on this. No. Building a routine will help us get over that hump every single day. Whatever that routine looks like to you, either that meditating, either that be going on a walk, doing your makeup, eating a little bit of breakfast, doing an ab workout, brushing your teeth, whatever small routine that it is there for a reason. And routines kind of help your mind focus on the agenda at hand instead of procrastinating. You can't procrastinate when you're in the action. And I saw a TikTok where it was like, no one cares if you're doing a mile or a cold plunge shower, this and that and this and that, if you're not able to do the hard work. I really feel offense to that, because with someone that has ADHD, I really do understand the problem that goes off in our mind, because those things before you do the task really helps us mentally prepare for what we need to go into battle for. So having to prepare is not something you should be ashamed of, especially with our minds. We are so smart and strong, and this goes for everyone watching this video. So I want you to know that you need to tap into those pre-workout or whatever you're about to do routine, whatever that is. You need to, I'm saying pre as in like before you get into the task, because those are the things that keep your mind grounded when you're scared, when you're nervous, when you don't want to do what you have to do. Journaling as well, having that habit built into you is actually going to help you so much. So we really have to build routine, even though it's hard and it's easier just to like lay in bed or procrastinate or just do what we're not supposed to be doing. So this is a tip. Wake up and use your phone not once for 30 minutes since you wake up. You wake up and you don't go on your phone. And if that means that you have to wake up 30 minutes before you go to work, you better wake up 30 minutes before you go to work. You need to have authority with yourself. Pretend if your boss is watching you, they would fire you. You need to see yourself as my higher version of myself needs to do these things. No matter what my fear is, no matter what anything is, it doesn't matter, because my higher self would never allow this. That's the difference of successful people and people that are just stuck in their own pit of fear. Waking up 30 minutes before, if that's what it needs to be, to not be on your phone, then do it. When I was a receptionist, I woke up like 30 minutes before I had to leave the house. There's no way I can't be on my phone because I need to go on my phone to, listen to a voicemail or respond to a text message or go on Audible book to already hear something or hear music. No, if it takes 30 more minutes to wake up in the morning just so you can have that extra time to do this, then you need to do it. In that first 30 minutes, you should be stretching or going on a walk or meditating or writing down how you're feeling or getting yourself ready without a phone in sight. It is really important to get used to not needing a phone. I understand how great a tool the phone is. I really do. But it is no excuse to not the first 30 minutes be on it. Like, just get rid of that, okay? Next is Bible, prayer, and mindset. This alone is bigger. Literally bigger than anything else that I'm talking about. Waking up in the morning and praying to God, looking at the Bible, read a couple scriptures, read a couple words, can empower our minds more than what we can ever do for ourselves. Because, to be quite honest, no matter how strong my mind is, I am nothing compared to God. I am nothing compared to Him. You know what I mean by that, right? Every time I get anxious, every time I feel like I can't do something, right when I walk outside, I start talking to Him, praying to Him, giving gratitude to Him. We need to remember to stay grounded with what's most important in life, and waking up 30 minutes before, praying to God, talking to God, getting our mindset in the right place is so crucial for you to succeed in life. Because whatever is going to be thrown at you, it can't break you unless you allow it to break you. And it's easier to break you when you don't have these fundamental systems in place. So, next is drinking water and magnesium and movement. So, after the first 30 minutes are up, it's time to go outside. Go on a walk. Feel the sun. For me, I'm up before the sun, so that's the treadmill for me. We need to move our bodies to get ourselves pumped for the day. The career that I chose is very driven on confidence, on energy, on really showing up as a strong person. So going on the treadmill makes me more energetically strong. I'm going to talk to myself and I'm going to really get in my head and I'm going to make myself a very strong person, because what the day is about to bring to me, I already won. I already came to the gym. I already talked to God. I already did this and that. It builds you. Just like when you first put their bed, they make it really nice. It actually helps them somehow because it's like, oh, they did a task for the day. Have you ever heard of that? The same way of building these routines and systems into place. The reason why I say magnesium is because a lot of us are very defective in it. And magnesium is really important to keep you strong, keep you going. In fact, I need to take it today. I didn't take it today. We have to take it. We are deficient in it as women. So we need to take it. Take your vitamins. D12 is good. Take vitamins. There's the tools out there and we're not using them. This is ridiculous. That's why there is successful and non-successful. You know what it does. You know what it takes. Do it. Do it, woman. If you're not going to invest in anything, invest in yourself. If you're going to eat Whataburger one time a year, just once a year, that $12 could be a pill bottle that can really change your life. Okay? Okay. Anyways, movement again. Magnesium and movement. Think of it together. You need to move your body. Whatever that means. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm not asking you to go out and do this extremely hard workout, which would be actually really good for you. I'm actually trying to do that as well. I'm not knocking you for doing that. But I'm saying just give yourself the bare minimum, because the bare minimum every single day is still way more than doing nothing every day. You know what I mean by that? We procrastinate because we're fearful, but either way we're going to do the task, hopefully. And because we don't actually prepare and procrastinate, we're not able to really succeed when opportunity is right in front of us. So that's why this video is literally life-changing. Okay, next is write 3 things that you're grateful for. It's really helpful. When you have ADHD, it can be very easy to allow your mind to wander. When you talk about what you're grateful for, it again keeps you grounded. So we really need to focus on gratitude every single day to have the best day that we can today. Lastly is using visual timers. I have timers on my phone like so many times, like 2 p.m., like so many timers, because time goes by really fast. So I would really recommend using timers for yourself as well, whatever that means for lunch, if you're trying to gain weight or whatever, intermittent fasting and it's time to eat, okay, whatever, like whatever it is, have timers to keep yourself going, because unfortunately we don't have a manager that's going to tell us, hey, get back to work, Alyssa, hey, go to the gym, do this, do this, do this. No one's telling us that, and you need to be accountable for yourself every single day. Make your goals emotional. Really visualize your goals and imagine your goals. Visualizing is so powerful because before anything is made, it is only created in the mind. It's an idea. It's important to know that everything in life that is right now was only once a thought, the same way that you were thinking about something. And knowing the power of your subconscious mind is extremely powerful to have mental resilience every single day. So I really do think that making your goals emotional and visual will help you create passion every time you look at your goals or the pictures. You can remember why you pick those pictures specifically, and it can help you moving forward every day. Don't just put random goals of like very broad things. You really want to get specific, because manifestation affirmations are so real. It's important to really focus on being extremely specific, because if you're not, the universe will give you something that you're like, wait a minute, I wanted this, I didn't want it that way. So be really specific with your goals and make sure you're connecting with it visually every single day. Next is the ADHD tools that are out there for you. Trello is a really good app for anyone like me. You could put on your phone or on your computer. Next is Notion. I've never used Notion before, but I have heard really great things about it, because you can drop your goals in specific areas and then you can actually compound it. It's a really cool app. So I just personally haven't used it. Next one is visual timer app. Just having visuals in general. Like my room is extremely colorful with color, and I didn't notice this because I just didn't notice it, but I got pens that were from Amazon that are really good quality pens. They're V5. Yeah, V5 RT Precise from Pilot. They literally changed the game for me. Like I enjoy writing now. I got post-it notes to kind of add a little bit of color. Changed the game for me. I enjoy writing my thoughts. I bought like highlighters. These were like $1 literally. I have like 4 of them, and I'm able to like see things a little bit clearer in my words, because I have so many words there that when I highlight, it really makes that difference. So invest in color into your life. Next is a structured app. So having a structured app can help you kind of lock in a little bit more. So like Google Calendar is a really good one. I made mine extremely aesthetic when I did use it a lot. You can go on YouTube and you can actually look at pink aesthetic Google Calendar, and they'll give you like the hex codes, or on Google. Stay consistent and live with grace. ADHD brains need dopamine and in a variety of ways, and we also need breaks. Okay, so know that the way our minds work is so overdrive and so powerful, but sometimes it can get overstimulating because we're in the same environment all the time. So change your environment sometimes. Go to a coffee shop, go outside to a park, go see your friends and family for a little bit. I know it might seem like I don't have time for this, I don't care for this, but trust me, that change of environment will just add that dopamine right back into your body, and you're back to that task once you do get back to it. Next is theme days. So theme days was a little bit interesting for me when I first thought about it. I thought of this as on Monday I wear pink, on Wednesday I wear like a darker pink, and Tuesday I wear yellow. Or for me, I thought of fashion, I thought of colors and brightening my outfit. So this can mean whatever this means to you. Theme days can also mean on Mondays I have my hair up, Tuesdays I have my hair down, Wednesdays I have it curled or waved or braided, or something just to add excitement into yourself. Because think about teachers, right? When you think of school, you think of theme days. Like they have certain days where teachers wear college shirts, right? It's just to add spice into life. Really good one. I really like that. In fact, I think I'm gonna go on my calendar and add more. That one's really good. Okay, this is track progress, but not your goals. Track your progress every single day. What are you doing every single day? Are you getting better, or are you just stagnant? The reason why I say to track progress over your goals is because your goals are like, once you do get there, that great day It's going to be a great day. I mean, I'm going to be on top of the world once I get to that goal day. But then what happens the next day? It's important to know that your goals are important, but it's every single day of enjoying life, enjoying the progress before getting to the goal that's more important. Tracking progress is way more important than tracking goals, because goals, once you get there, it's just for a day. It's just for a week. It's not consistent. When we only fixate on one goal, that goal is going to be farther to get to. And not just that, but once you do get to that goal, what's the joy in it? It's over with now. You know, for football players, when you go to the NFL like that, the Super Bowl, once you get there and you win or lose, let's just say you win, okay, what's next now? You hit that goal, what's next? Right? So don't fixate on the goal. Look at your daily progress every single day and know that's what life is about. And it's a really good story. Okay, I'm almost done. Don't get out of the video yet. It's almost done. And it's from this movie called Soul. It's a really great movie. You need to watch it. I love like kid movies, because to me kid movies are like the best movies out there. So I really enjoy this movie. But there's a scene where he gets where he wanted in life. And he asks his friend, or Dorothea Williams, so what's next? And she looks at him like, what do you mean, Joe? What do you mean, what's next? Well, what's next now? I mean, this was great. The little fish is in the water. And the little fish asks the older fish, sir, I'm looking for the ocean. Do you know where the ocean is at? The older fish said to him, the ocean? You're in the ocean. The little fish looked back at him and said, I'm not in the ocean. I'm in water. Now, I don't really know if I said it right.
Play 100 shows and one of them is killer. You don't get many like tonight.
Yeah. So, what happens next?
We come back tomorrow night and do it all again. What's wrong, Teach?
It's just, I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish. He swims up to this older fish and says, I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean. The ocean, says the older fish, that's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean. See you tomorrow.
What I am getting at is, you're looking for these goals. You're already in life. Life is happening every single day. Don't beat yourself up for procrastinating. Don't beat yourself up for not being perfect. Do not beat yourself up for anything at all. If you have an off day, you can try again tomorrow. If you have an off hour, you can try again the next hour. You can do the best, the bare minimum every single day, the bare maximum every single day. We have such a creative, powerful system in our minds, and it's so great to have. So don't ever burn yourself out and think anything less. Remember this, and I want to end out with this. Don't beat yourself up over anything. You're in life. This is life. There isn't later on in the future. You're already living life. You're in the ocean. He's looking for water. He's looking for the ocean. He's in the water, and the water is the ocean. Helping you with these tools isn't just so you can just see this video and go on to the next. I want you to have the most successful, greatest life, and to achieve that greatness, sometimes we need a little bit of help in videos like this. So I really hope this video helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in any more content from me, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. And comment down below if you're interested in any other videos that are just wanting to know more about. I would love to make videos about that. And thank you for watching again. I love you guys so much.